So guys, welcome back. Here we go. We got the Warning Danny's Gear Master episode 471. Let's do it. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Here we go. We have the Warning Danny's, Gear Master, kind of going over get all of her guitars, if whatnot. This is a request. Hopefully, this was the right video. I wasn't able to click on the link. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, type that link in for it to be found. So I tried my best to find the exact video, so bear with me. Also, as you notice on the screen, I've decided to switch it up a little bit, kind of do a multi-screen, kind of one screen in the back being big and one being a little bit medium size, and kind of shrunk myself down and stuck myself into a corner. You guys let me know. I said this on other videos, is this is just me trying different things out. You guys let me know if it's better, it's more enjoyable this way. Or if you want, I can always switch back to like how I do my intros, where my ugly mug is right there and you got a tiny little screen. So you guys let me know. I'm always open to constructive criticism. Whatever to do to make the experience for my subscribers more enjoyable. It's not always about me, but I like to switch things up, and I love changing things up a little bit. So you guys let me know what you think. So without further ado, let's do this.
Hey everybody, I'm Danny from The Warning. I'm the guitar player and singer of the band. We're super excited to be headed out on tour, promoting our newest single, which is called More. Go ahead and listen to it. And today, I'm gonna be taking you through one of my guitars. Well, a lot of them. But first, this amazing PRS guitar. She's my baby. This is a custom 2408 guitar. She was my first PRS guitar, and I completely fell in love with her during the pandemic. I was kind of like in this dating sense in guitars. I was really trying to find out where I was the most comfortable, and I found it right here with this beautiful baby. I take her everywhere. She's been with me through a lot of tours, and this is like my main go-to guitar, which is super cool because if you see here, we have, this is like the cool thing about the custom 2408. We have the split coils, which you can have different combinations of pickups between all the different settings. We have this double switch here, and I did a little bit of modification. This is really new, but look at this. If I click on this switch, we get some LED lights in here for when everything goes dark. I will not lose my way. It's just very, very cool.
That's actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea. With guitars, I'm not really knowledgeable. Even in high school, when I took a guitar class and only did one semester of it. I did fine. I understood, but it was just trying to read music notes. That was my challenge, and still is. It's something that really, either it clicks or it doesn't. And for me, unfortunately, it didn't. I'm sure if I were to actually sit down and focus and make myself, I could always do it. But at that time, being a kid, that was the last thing in my mind, was trying to understand, trying to read music. I've been to plenty of guitar shops. I've seen so many different types of guitars, but this guitar she has, it not bad at all. Especially with that LED idea in there, that's nice.
Even though we're a super rock and roll band, most of my the tunings of the songs are in E standard. I usually go all the way in tone, all the way in volume, because I'm the only guitar on stage, so I want to be as loud and as clear as possible. Also with the bridge pickups. And here, I really like to use both my humbuckers to the most I can, right? I have some parts with cleans that I will go up here, but usually I just leave it like that. I like to play that with that more around in the studio, but for live purposes, that's usually where I just like go all out. For the strings, I use 1046. These are the Dario strings, NYXL. And yeah, they're thinner strings because I have a tiny hand, but it's all good. They rock just as hard. So yeah, those are the strings that I use. So I really hope I don't cry when I tell you the story about this guitar. So this is a Gibson Explorer that was gifted to me last year by one of my idols, Lizzie Hale. It's an incredible story because I was waiting for a guitar change from my guitar tech mid-show, and then I realized that he comes to take my guitar but he doesn't give me anything back, and I was just like, oh my god, what's happening? And then before I knew it, Lizzie Hale comes running on stage with this guitar and just like hands it to me. I was like, you're kidding. I thought she was lending me one of her guitars because it looks like really similar, but then after the show I was just like, I couldn't believe it, and she told me like, that is for you, and it was specifically made with the things that you like, your strings, this pickups, which yes, I love. And honestly, I still can't believe it. I take it everywhere with me because one of the things that she says, like, it's for you, please rock as hard as you can with it, and that's what I plan to do. I use this guitar very much the same as I use my PRS guitar. The only difference in this is that I had to like get used to the size of it. The first day I played it, I already nicked it. Oh my god, it has some battle scars. I'm not used to the dimensions, but I love it. All right. This one has a very similar story to the Explorer, which is crazy to think about. I just got this last month from the one and only Matt Bellamy from Muse. They have been my idols since I could remember. And we were talking about guitars, and at one point he just goes like, what's your favorite color? And I was just like, I panicked, I just said yellow. I was just like, but what kind of yellow? It's like mustard yellow. Before I knew it, I have a one-of-a-kind Manson mustard yellow guitar. It's the only one that exists in this color, but the model is an Onyx 6 because of the 6 strings. It's fairly new in the Manson world. I'm just trying it out. I'm testing it out live to see what are the songs, what are the tunings that I can use on it, and overall I'm still getting used to it, but it's gonna be my new best friend. I know it. We're gonna have great times together. And I also love the inverted headstock here. It's just like, ooh, nice. So overall, really love this guitar, and I can't wait to play it more. This is the pick that I use. It's a big stubby from Dunlop, and it's very funny. This is usually a jazz pickup, but I love how the grip feels on it, and honestly, this was made for me. Even though the sound could be a little bit harder with other picks, I really like this one because I feel like at the end of the day, the more comfortable you are with what you're playing, the better. So yeah, welcome to my battle station. This is a Kemper Pro.
See, with the guitars, I could probably, teach myself and learn, everything there is about a guitar. If you want to see my brain melt and me start to drool, sit me in front of one of these right here. This is where my mind becomes mush. I mean, sure, with all the computer stuff that I have, I could possibly figure this out, but, it looks a little bit more overwhelming, I guess, if you're not used to it. With all the, I guess, a pedal on the right, and then all your different settings or outputs or whatever, I'm sure it would just take time. I guess I'm overlooking it, but it just looks like a whole hell of a lot. It looks like a battle station to me.
Filer Pedalboard, which I control every single song that I have on here. I have all the different titles of all of our songs. Oh, let me find our new single. Wait. There it is. More. What I love about this, it doesn't sound digital at all. I've had different types of pedal boards throughout the years, but I love the Kemper because it's very organic sounding. I'm not gonna lie, to build this beauty took me a while. The cool thing about the amps and cabinets that I'm using is that they have been profiled, and those are David Bendit's amplifiers and the ones that we used to record our latest album because he was our producer. And I love that I can use the exact sound that I had for the recording and give it new life for the live version. So that is absolutely amazing to me. I usually have 4 different settings. We have the clean one, I go to my main one, and my main one are the chunky ones. That's are the things I use to do my palm mute, so they're a little less behind in gain so that they don't feedback a lot. Then I have like my big sound, which usually I add a harmonizer to it, which I'm only the only guitar on stage, so I like to have a low octave as well, so I can just kind of grow super big, and that's my whammy one. I usually have a bridge one, which has a little bit more delay and reverb on it, so that it kind of like breathes a little bit more, and that's usually all that I do in basically each song. I actually have some songs that I love to play with the expression pedal and just going an octave higher. So I would just like play a note and go, and in solos, that's really, really cool. I don't use a lot of whammy in general for solos. It's just not my thing, but here is where I use it. I do not have a guitar plugged in. I'm just realizing that, so I can't show you. But in this one, I use the expression pedal a lot for that. Since I'm already using an amp over here, I do not find the necessity of having one here, but I love to hear my amp on stage. I love to feel the sound of the guitar, so I usually go through this pedal baby, which is just a preamp, into the cab so I can have my sound here, and the pedal board goes straight into the front of house console and just blast it out through the PA. Thank you for watching, everybody. You can watch our content on The Warning Rock Band on Instagram, we're The Warning on Facebook, and everywhere else. So thank you so much, and keep on rocking.
All right, so that was my reaction to The Warning Danny Gearmasters, kind of showing off all of her guitars and all her electronics, all the electricity that goes into creating what we get to enjoy, all the potential fire hazards as well. I'm sure they probably do a hell of a check prior to plugging in anything. So, yeah, this is cool to see. You can see just how excited she is to show off, all of her goodies. I mean, who wouldn't be? It's what, keeps her alive in general. I'm sure that, Pow, they've done one for Pow and Allie as well. I'll certainly have to see if I can find those. So with that, like I said, if you guys enjoy how the setup is now, please let me know. If not, or if there's any ideas that you may have, like I said, if there's any tech geniuses out there that deal with Streamlabs or OBS Studio, what I use to record is Streamlabs on my desktop. And I'm just curious if there's a way to kind of get rid of the entire background here and just have like, boom, just me in the corner. I'm always for that. I don't know how to do it without possibly having to pay. If I have to pay, then so be it. I'm just curious if anybody out there might have an idea. Otherwise, I'm going to get out of this one, get into the next reaction. Thank you guys so much for your support. It's truly appreciated. With all that, thank you. Yeah, without me, getting all choked up, but some of you guys have reached out and truly have helped me. With my condition, and it means the world to me. It really does. It means everything. So thank you guys so much again, and I will see you very soon on the next one. All right, guys, take care.